Okay, let's see how this goes. We're going to make this a negative image. Let's see if we can make it look any good. This will be an interesting one. We've done heaps of these before. I'm going to stick it on red. Maybe with the hue we're not going to go all the way. Actually, we're going to make it a little bit, considerably less. We don't want the face turning too close to purple or dark or blacky purple like I often do end up with. So yeah, right. Okay, let's see what we have, what this object is, or thing. Publication, actually. What is it? It is a Mossman Daily. I tried to get a North Shore Times today, but they didn't have them. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any, so but I got this rag. We're going to use this rag as our copy, as our not master copy, as our original. It's an original, folks. It's an original. We're using it as. Let's see if this turns up looking good as a master copy. Yeah, that does look good. I'm glad there's more greener looking faces and there's some more variegation, so I'm happy with that overall result. I'm wondering where the center of this will be, but that's an interesting one we've done. So we're just going to quickly switch to copied paper and consign this to the recycle pile. So I just call these a Snooty magazine because they are a bit snooty, you know. They're all about the North Shore, or Mossman in this case, and it is a very snooty sort of a culture you have in suburbs like these. And they just value so much local identities, especially ones that have got a lot of money. I don't like that. It's not my cup of tea. I don't tend to worship people, and I certainly don't I don't like the local type culture that you get around places like this. It's not my cup of tea, folks. It's basically a little bit, yeah, it is. It's snooty. It's just so up themselves. I just don't like their culture. I don't feel like I'm really a member of this kind of society. I wonder if we're going to make it cyan, if that's going to work. Yeah, I just don't have any real connection. I've got important things I want to do, and basically, yeah, I just don't have any interest in the local vibe of the place. I'm hoping to get married to Luigi, and I'm going to be out of here, so this is not really my home. It's not a place that I call home, or a sense of belonging. It's just a temporary sort of rig for my life, for me to, but that looks interesting. Wondering if we're going to take a section out of this. We're going to take maybe this section and enlarge it big. Going to make it an more interesting version. But yeah, I just don't feel like I have any kind of connection with, I'm not a community type person, folks. I'm just not into all that stuff. Hanging around with the saying, yeah, I just don't have that sort of spirit in me, folks, to basically become a local identity. I just don't have that shit. I've been through that before. I've been a local identity in other suburbs, and I'm just so not into that anymore. It doesn't ring true to me. I sort of feel I want to make a bigger difference in this world, and it's not going to rely on, I'm not going to hang out with people, local identities, and try to work with grassroots, because grassroots is pretty well dead. You know, everything local just doesn't have any kind of usefulness anymore. So So let's see how we go with that. So this will be an enlargement. We're going to make it probably about 141.4. Let's see how we go. I'm trying to get this shit up on YouTube and throughout cyberspace, trying to make a big cyberspace splash, so to speak, so it's got to go global rather than local. And yeah, anyway, enough about that. I think that looks quite nice. So I'm wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. It's going to be there. Anyway, that's nicely framed, and the colours look interesting, different. Something different. I like to do things that are different. Sometimes or often, I try my best to make something look a little bit more, less run-of-the-mill, so to speak. So let's see how this looks. All right. Okay, that's those two. And now we're just going to punch off. We're going to put in 2. And we're just going to put up, I'm just going to be careful with this. And I'm just going to make this so I don't end up with any machine errors, so to speak, or that's what it is. So we're just going to set that up. Alright, let's see how that goes. These are two of the mirrors of this job, but this looks very strange as a Mossman Daily. Very different, very strange looking rendition of this Mossman Daily. Yeah, I don't flow with the local culture of this place. I'm just not a local person anymore. I'm sick of local. Doesn't do anything useful. At least the internet, you can reach, your reach can go round and round the world, whereas here you're just stuck in your fucking suburb, which really sucks. Which to me really sucks. But anyway, enough of that. That looks quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.